Well, hello, hello, and hello. So good to be here with you. I'm so glad you are there. I am here. My name is Anthony Murray. Thank you so much for being with us today. Listen, we have quite the conversation for you today. I want you to really think about it. All right. Our topic today is too young, too old, still not ready. So, what does that mean? You're too young, too old, still not ready. It means just what it says. All right. I had a conversation with somebody uh, today, actually. I had a conversation with them. And the conversation was interesting because they're 37 years old. You hear me? 37. No, they're four. Yeah, 37. 37, 47, right in that range. All right. When they were 1 year younger, they had a stroke. A stroke. So if they're 37, then they had a stroke when they were uh, 36, or if they were 47, they had a stroke when they were 46. 1 year younger. Hello, hello, Corrine, Mansell, Priscilla. Wow, Chris. Well, well, well. So we got a few folks on there. Appreciate you much. Appreciate you. Listen, I mention this because a lot of the time we think that strokes and things like that happen to people after a certain age. You know, maybe when they're in their 80s or 90s or even 70s. Okay. But that's not the case. It could happen anytime. I spoke with a mother. I'm trying to think how many, maybe around 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I was at a restaurant. One of my friends had owned a restaurant. And I spoke with this lady, and her son was in high school and he played football. No, excuse me, he was in junior high because he was in eighth grade and he played football. And one day while on the football field, he had a stroke. Whether it's heat related or what, I don't know. But I do know is that young fella had a stroke. Now, the mother was in a very tight situation at that point. Does she quit her job because she's a single parent? Does she quit her job to take care of her son and be put in the type of predicament that now she can't do anything but take care of her son? Now, her mother, who was a nurse, happened to have been a nurse for 20, 25 years, quit her job to help her daughter with her son. So she's going to take care of her grandson. Amazing, right? Amazing. What is so miraculous about the whole thing? Around 2 or 3 years after that, while the young man was in high school, he made a full recovery, or what, as full as we could expect anyway. Now, I don't know if he's back to playing sports or anything like that, but he made a big recovery. All right. So, Daniel, thank you so much for being on. And Adebo, this is an awesome platform. Thank you. I love this show. I appreciate it. Yes, right. Okay. All right. I appreciate all of your comments. Wow. Awesome. Appreciate it. Priscilla, I am doing fine. Thank you so much. Listen, this is a very serious thing here. When you have a situation and you really don't know what to do, where to go, who are you going to call? Ghostbusters? And they're not going to help. They're not going to help. So I asked the question. I'm making a statement really. Too young, too old, still not ready. Too young, too old, still not ready. All right. So if you guys that's out there, if you could hear me all right, give me a thumbs up. We got some awesome comments, some really good comments. It's real. Greetings. Thank you, Vanessa. All right. I am watching. All right, Kane. All right. Hey, Kane, can you hear me though? All right. That's the main thing. I'm watching. All right. So I want to talk about this a little bit because young people, I'm young. Well, hey, look, you're as young as you feel, right? You're as young as you feel. All right. I feel young. No. All right, no, listen. This is what I'm saying to you. Yes, you could be young, but things still happen. That's just life, baby. That's just life. Things happen in life. Things happen. You know, that mom was not expecting her son to have a stroke. All in all, he appeared to be really healthy. Everything appeared to be good. All of a sudden, stroke out of nowhere. Hey, you guys see the banner running across the bottom, right? Elect Lauren Monica Bowles, 8th District, Chatham County Commissioner, June 18th, 2024. Experience you can count on, serving to empower you. So pay attention to the things that's going across the bottom. Hey, we got a couple of folks that we need to acknowledge. And I want to take a moment just to acknowledge them. And we're going to come back and talk some more about this. But this is important, people. This is really important. All right. So, you need clothes clean. Do you need to go to the cleaners? You need to go to the attorney, right? I know you need an attorney, but you need to get your clothes clean first. All right. Well, there's this place called One Price Cleaners, Garden City, Georgia, at the farmers market on Highway 80. Black owned and operated. You hear me? Black owned and operated. Best prices in town. Hey, I don't care where you live. If you want some clothes done right, and done good, go to somebody that's trying to make a statement. Okay? One Price Cleaners is making a statement. Garden City, Georgia, at the farmers market. They're easy to get to. So if you come down Highway 80, and let's say you're coming from Savannah down Highway 80, all right, you make a right as you're going into the farmers market, and you see them right there on your right. If you're coming the other way from Pooler, you make a left on Highway 80 into the farmers market, and you see them there to your right. So you go get those clothes clean. And why do you want to go get those clothes clean? Because you're going to have to go see, you need a will or a trust. You need some legal expertise. You want to go to Davis Bosman Johnson Law, the law firm that gets great results. What's their telephone number? 912-225-1600. They have offices. Look, this is what I love about them. Offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. They have a website, www.dbjlawyers. www.dbjlawyers.com. Okay, check them out. You are certain to get the best representation that's around. Okay, so this is critical, and you need to think about this. And what you need to do? You need to act on it, right? And you need to do this: share. How many shares I got there? A whole bunch of them. Share this information with all your friends and your family. Let them know where they can get their clothes clean, and let them know what lawyer could represent them in whatever situation they are in. I want to go back to our comments. Wow, somebody said I'm right, and they said exactly. Somebody else said this is an awesome platform. One Price is the bomb, said Vanessa. Great information. I appreciate that. Yes, we see it. Okay. All right. Melissa said great information. I can't even pronounce some of the names. Says I am watching. I appreciate that. I hope this information helps you out. And if you're in the area, you know what you need to do? You need to vote. Yeah. Ain't no doubt about it. Nobody doubt it. You need to vote. But I want to make sure you understand something very important here. Although I'm in the financial industry, one of the things that I like to do is to provide information. Information is critical. It's critical. I want you to think about a few things, all right? Too young, too old, and still not ready. So a lot of parents, they like to get information, but they don't move on it. A lot of folks get information, but they don't move on it. You need to move on it. Hey, you know what? Remember the lady I was telling you about that had a stroke 1 year, a couple of years ago now, but she's 47. Yeah, because I'm a few years older than her. 47. And she had a stroke when she was 46. Oh, no, I'm sorry. She is 37. And she had a stroke when she was 36. I saw her and I'm talking with her. I would have never known that this woman had a stroke. God did a wonder in her life. Hey, listen. Long-term care is extremely critical and extremely important. However, you have to be at least 18 years old to get it. At least 18 years old. What's long-term care? It's a type of insurance. All right. But let me tell you what you could get at 15 days old. Well, 15 days old, they can't buy anything, right? But you could buy it for them. Life insurance. Life insurance. You could help that child start college planning or even retirement planning at 15 days old. All right. Hey, look, we got some more comments. I want to read them to you. and it says, I am watching, one price, another comment, one price is the bomb. Okay, all right. I think you guys better make it over there. One price. People are going over to one price. I wonder, have any of you guys gone to the attorney yet? You need to make it over there. Go over there, check them out, see what they're all about. If you're in the Atlanta area, you need a good, reliable attorney. You definitely want to check those guys out. Why? Because they know what they're doing. That's why. They know what they're doing. What's their names again? Davis, Bosman, Johnson Law, the law firm that gets great results. What's their number? 912-225-1600. Offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. Website. You know, that's critical. Now, a lot of people have websites, but how understandable are they? Well, this one is easy. www.dbjlawyers.com. All right. Too young, too old, still not ready. I met somebody not long ago. 83 years young. 83. And guess what? They have absolutely no life insurance. Did you hear me right? They have absolutely no life insurance. 83 years old. Man, look, it's not like they got 1 foot in the grave and 1 foot on the ground. They're 83. All right, so you figure it out where they got 1 foot and 1 foot. All right, health is not the best in the world, but other than that, they're strong as an ox. All right, I mean, at 83, you know, there's going to be there could be a few things. All right, but the issue is this: what people don't understand is that you could leave. Life insurance is one of the very best ways to leave a legacy for your family, or to help your family build and establish an estate. Life insurance. Oh man, very, very powerful stuff. So some people, I'm too young to get life insurance. No, you're not. 15 days old. Well, I'm too old. Well, you might be, but maybe not. How do you know? Unless you talk to a professional. You need to talk to the professionals to get that information. To get that information, you need to talk. Oh, guess what I am? One of those professionals. Elect Lauren Monica Bowles, 8th District, Chatham County Commissioner. June 18th. All right. Hey, listen, you want somebody with experience? She has experience. Experience you can count on. Serving to empower you. Serving to empower. You know, that's when people are elected, that's the purpose. What? To serve. Right? That's the purpose. To serve. Okay? So her mission in life is serving. I'm a pastor. What do? I serve people. She's a politician. What does she do? She serves people. Something you need to think about. You need to think about that. All right? You need to think about that. All right, so a lot of people don't really understand and look at where they are. Let me ask you something. When's the last time you really had a financial checkup? All right, you go to the doctor, you have a medical checkup. You go to the dentist, you get your tooth checked out, your teeth checked out. All right, you get your teeth cleaned, you get x-rays and all this stuff. You go to the doctor, what do? They take your blood pressure, they check your blood out. They draw blood and they send it to the lab and all this stuff. Or maybe they take a urine sample or whatever and making sure that you're healthy. What about your finances? I give people a free financial checkup. Absolutely free. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how you could reach me. Okay? How you could reach me. It's extremely, extremely important for you. I want you to reach me. I want to make sure you could reach me. I want to make sure that you and I could talk. I want to make sure that you understand that I am here in your corner. Yep, I am here in your corner. Okay, and so this is important, extremely important. There goes my email right there. My direct line. Ooh, boy, am I crazy? No, there goes my direct line. You want to call? Call. I'll be more than happy to talk with you and see what we could set up. And it doesn't matter what state you live in. It doesn't matter what state. Hey, I want to look at some of our comments again. We've had comments before, but now we have a pretty good amount of comments. Let me see. Yes, of course. I'm watching. Great information. Our black media is love, and this show is a prime example. I appreciate that. I watch most of the shows on our Black Media Network. Thanks for bringing them to us. All right. This is an awesome platform. Love this show and the platform of, hey, I appreciate you saying that. You know, that you love this show. Make me feel loved. All right. One of my favorite shows. Really? Oh, man, Tyree. What a blessing. What a blessing. This platform and all that you all are doing in the community is powerful. Thank you. Well, hey, let me tell you whose idea this was. A gentleman named Julius Hall. Yeah. I wish I could get him on the show sometime just so you could see the brains behind this platform. Okay. What a blessing to have that man have such vision to see that. All right. So that's critical. Let's take a look again. I want to make sure that you understand that you're very important. You are important. All right. You are important. Now, I don't know how old you are. I don't know your ages. All right. What I do know is this. You need to look at your financial health situation, and you need to do that at least once a year. At least once a year. All right. You need to do that at least once a year. Okay. Now, with that said, and time is just flying by, man. Time is it's just flying by. I want you to do something. I want you to share this information. Share this. Let people know that we are on this platform. Let them know about the platform and how they could take the advantage of this platform. All right. Let them know that we're here to serve the community. Hey, Juneteenth is right around the corner. I hope you guys have some plans. Man, I do. I'm going to be in Port Whitworth, and they're going to have one of the best, every year they have this phenomenal outdoor situation, and I'm going to be there, and we're going to set up a tent. It's going to be June the 21st, so a couple of days right after Juneteenth. Okay. All right. So I want to go back to our sponsors, and I want to make sure that you know who they are. Okay. Because if it weren't for them, we may not be here. If it wasn't for them, we may not be here. Okay. All right. So who are the sponsors? One Price Cleaners, Garden City, Georgia. at the farmers market or Highway 80, black owned and operated. Did I say black owned? Yeah. Black owned and operated. Okay. Best prices in town. All right. So now you don't have to be a person of color to utilize their services. Hey, that services. This clinic is, its doors are open to everybody. Everybody. And they would do just as good of a job for you as they would for me. Okay? So, take the advantage of them. They're right on Highway 80, right off Highway 80 at the farmers market, and you can't miss them. You can't miss them. Okay? Now, if you live in this area, you know that the hours in our area are early. All right? Everybody closes early. Okay? So, when I say early, I'm talking like 4 or 5 o'clock. So, you want to make sure you get there, early during the day, but they're open Saturday too for half a day. So listen, take the advantage of them. They're right on right off of Highway 80, next to the farmers market. And man, they're doing a great job. They're doing a great job. You need an attorney, you need to check these folks out. Check them out. Davis, Bosman, Johnson Law. The law firm that gets not just results, but great results. All right. What's the number? 912-225-1600. 912-225-1600. Now, their information is scrolling on the bottom of the screen. They have offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. All right. Their website, www.dbjlawyers.com. You want to make sure that you check them out, okay? A great law firm, and they'll help you out. And they're there. Tell them, hey, look, when you go, tell them you heard about their offices and their services through this platform, through this show. What show is this? Financial Sense. Your host, Anthony Murray. All right. Now, I want to go back, and I just want to remind you of something extremely important because it's right around the corner. Re-elect. Not just elect, but re-elect. So re-elect means that she was already serving. She was already doing a good job. And because she was already doing a good job, and because people are being helped, she wants to continue. All right. So re-elect Shalina Cook Jones, District Attorney for Chatham County. She is fair. She has shown integrity. She's respectful, and she has compassion. Every life matters. Vote Shalina Cook Jones for DA. What about this young lady? Elect Maureen Monica Bowles, 8th District, Chatham County Commissioner, June 18th, 2024. Experience you can count on, serving to empower you. Serving to empower you. Hey, look, we got some good comments, and I'll be honest with you. We've not had this amount of comments in, a long time. So, I want to look at some of them right now. Best one yet. This is an awesome platform. Yes, right, sir. I am watching. I appreciate that. Pat. It's not Pat, PST. David. Hey, thank you for this information. I'm glad I was able to give it. Nivaj Delilah. I see. Very informative. I appreciate that. Okay. Hey, listen. We want to move right along because time moving. I was talking with somebody not long ago, And there was a situation where something happened. Something happened. And they got, well, they got put on probation at their job. Let me say like that. And now they're like in a holding pattern. Life still goes on. Regardless of how detrimental things may seem sometimes. Life is going on. Whether we like it or not, life is still happening, people. You know, life is still moving right along. It's still moving. Life is still moving. When you're going through something and it hurts, hey, look, emotional things come up. Things happen all the time. Divorce, a death in the family. Man, I know this young lady. For the last 3 months, there's been a death in her family. And I'm not talking about distant people that she didn't know. I'm talking about people that she knows, that she's close with. And you know what? Life goes on. Too young, too old, still not ready. You know, just because you talk to somebody about insurance, it doesn't mean that you're going to die right then. And some people, they think they're going to die right away. But let me ask you, what type of vision do you have for your family? What type of estate? What type of planning? What type are you determined to make it happen? That's what I want to know. You have a plan, but what good is your plan if you're not working your plan? You know, every now and then you need somebody to look at your plan with you and to give you their honest feed on it. Why not? Why not? I was talking with a young man in another state. And he just came straight out. He has a good business. I mean, the brother's staying busy. He has a really good business. And he said, I need a team to help me get my business to the next level. He's not looking to hire people. He's looking for input. So he's not looking for crab grabbers, people that see somebody else succeeding and then they want to pull them down because maybe they're, no, he's not looking. He's getting ready. You see, a lot of people are still not ready. They have business ideas, but they never put those ideas into motion. They say, I'm too young. I'm too old, but you're still not ready. I saw this girl. She was on the news, I think, or one of those shows. I forget what show she was on now. And this kid, man, I mean, it was amazing. This kid, there's a certain line of clothes that she loves to wear. So let me tell you what she did. She started taking selfies of herself. All right? And videos of herself. Now, I wish I could do this stuff, but I'm not a computer person. All right? And she did all this stuff using her phone, okay? Let me tell you something. This young girl, I think she was like 12 years old, maybe 13 or 14. This was a couple of years ago, maybe 2, 3 years ago. I saw this. Today, that child's a millionaire. Let me tell you what happened. Some executive saw what this girl's podcast. They saw this girl showing off the clothes to their company that this executive worked for. Man, they reached out to that girl because she was like modeling the clothes to her friends. And it started growing and growing and growing. Look, man, that child ended up with like a million hits or views or something crazy like that. Well, you know, on YouTube, after you get so many, YouTube even starts paying you. Well, those companies started paying her to advertise, to model their clothes for youth. She got paid. That child getting paid. Too young? Too old? Still not ready? Have you stopped dreaming or something? Come on! Dreams don't die. They're assassinated. They don't die. They're intangible until you make them tangible. Don't stop dreaming. Just don't. Don't stop dreaming. Too young, too old, but you're still not ready. There's this woman, she does something very similar. She models her own clothes, not particular. Well, she does have a couple of brands that she favors. And she uses makeup and all this stuff. She talks about how she puts it on and so forth. This lady she's either in her late 70s, early 80s, but you will never know. I'm telling you, you would never know. That woman looks good. Really good. Hey, I want to read some of our comments because, man, they are popping up all over the place. They are popping up. Watching intently from my little corner of the world. Well, that's awesome. You just keep on watching. You keep on watching. It's so good. Thank you. I'm glad that is so good. They have money, but no idea. Isn't that the truth? Okay. I'm still listening. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Somebody said exactly one of my favorite shows on the platform. I appreciate that. Great information. So what are you going to do with the information that you're getting today? Have to risk them, you will rich. All right. Have to risk. Then you will. Oh, exactly. You have to take the risk. And you know, that's what a lot of us are not doing, taking the risk because we're afraid. We're not afraid. You know what? It's interesting. Most people are not afraid of failure. Most people expect to fail. You know what most people are afraid of? Success. Isn't that an oxymoron? Most people are afraid of success. They don't know what to do with it. Why? Because they're still not ready. Man, there's a lot of people that can help you get your mindset because most of it is right up here. Right, Jacoby? Most of it's right up here. Most of the issues that we're facing is right up here. Hey, look, we need to take another station break, but we're going to come back to this conversation. I love it. I love you guys making the comments. Thank you so much. That is very interesting. Hey, let me mention this to you. Share this information. Share this information. Hey, did you know this? I bet you didn't know this. Join our Black media as we team up with Hot 2100 Radio in Atlanta, Georgia. You can listen for free at www.hot2100.com. Boy, that's whoo! All right, you want to check it out. All right. So, what are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? Okay, let me mention. There's a young lady named Laureen Monica Bowles, and she's part of the 8th District Chatham County Commissioner. She's running for that spot. Support her. All right, support her. You could do it. Support her. June 18th, 2024, she has experience. All right, seeing that experience, people understand something. Experience is important. But it's only important if that experience is benefiting somebody else. If your experience is just benefiting you, then how important is it? Because nobody else knows about it. You understand what I'm saying? All right. Just like inventors. Listen. Find a need and fulfill that need. That's where inventors get their inventions. They see a need and they fulfill it. So, elect Laureen Monica Bowles, 8th District Chatham County Commissioner, June 18th, 2024. Experience. June 18th. That's next week, people. That's right around the corner. Right around the corner. Right around the corner. And, there's another young lady named Shalina Cook Jones. She's saying re-elect her for the district attorney for Chatham County. So if she was already district attorney, Chatham County cutting back on some, these folks going crazy with crimes. They're not getting away with stuff. Chatham County cracking down, man. They're cracking down. I believe she has something to do with that. She's fair. She has shown integrity. She's respectful. And she has compassion. Every life matters to her. So vote Selena Cook Jones for district attorney. You get ready to go on that cruise. You want those clothes clean. All right. You get ready to go to that reunion, that high school reunion. You need to get some clothes clean. You get ready to go to that wedding. You need to get some clothes clean. You don't want to buy a new wardrobe. One Price Cleaners, Garden City, Georgia, at the farmer's market on Highway 80. Black owned and operated, best prices in town. Now, what else are you going to do? All right. Because it could be that you're going to need some legal advice, some legal wisdom. Well, why not consider Davis Bosman Johnson Law, the law firm that gets great results? Number is 912-225-1600. They have offices. This is powerful, right? They have offices in Savannah, in Atlanta, and Statesboro. What are they doing? They're trying to hit all the major areas within the state. Very important. All right. www.dbjlawyers.com. Check them out. All right. Let's go back to our comments because they are popping up all over the place. Great information. Yes. Watching this. God bless her. I don't know who her is, but yeah, God bless her. All right. So, it's good to know that you guys are watching. I certainly appreciate it. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Priscilla. Thank you, Mansell. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. And Jacoby said, wow. Yeah, I like that. Wow. Hey, look, things are heating up. It's not, man, I'm driving my car and I'm saying, oh my goodness, man, I have the air conditioner on. Thank God, right? Air conditioner was working perfect. 98 degrees. 98 degrees. Well, I'm thinking, you first get in the car. I'm thinking, all right, well, it's not 98 outside. It's going to cool off. It didn't cool off nothing. All right, it is 98 degrees outside, people. It is hot. All right, just like it's hot out there, you know what? You're hot. You are ready. I want to make sure you understand that there's a method we call the DIME method. The DIME method. All right, DIME, D-I-M-E, DIME method. There's a method we call the DIME method. What's so important about that method? I'm going to tell you about it now. That DIME method will help you determine, especially if you're a younger person, it'll help you, and you're married, it'll help you to get your monies in order. So what is DIME an acronym for? Debt, income, mortgage, education. You may say, I don't have a mortgage, I have rent. All right. Well, put the rent where the mortgage is, okay? I'm not changing my word. You want me to change my word to dire? We're not going to do it. All right. Debt. All right. Let's do it. Debt, income, dire. Debt, income, rent, and education. Don't forget about something extremely important, people. Your retirement. I want to help you get your house in order, get your financial house in order. You're not too young. You're not too old, but you still may not be ready for that plunge of retirement. I'm part of the group of baby boomers, man. Yeah. The group that conquered the world, so to speak. All right. This is some important stuff here that we're talking about. All right. This is some very critical information that we're giving you today. I want to help you. For those of you that are struggling because of your debts choking the mess out of you, I want to help you. There goes my information going across the bottom of your screen. We're getting ready to close this show out today. Okay. Here's my direct line. You know my name. It's Anthony Murray. Okay. There's my number. Feel free to call. You want to call? Just don't call and then when I answer, hang up. Don't do that. Call and I'm here to help you. Don't call with some old crazy stuff. If you really want financial literacy, I have free financial literacy workshops. They're free. Okay. Let me tell you something. I'm looking for people who's looking for some type of part-time job outside of their comfort zone. It may even be in your comfort zone. I'm looking for people to come into the financial industry with me. Well, listen, my time is really up and gone. Before we go, I want to mention again our sponsors. All right, now I want you to share this information with everybody you could possibly think of. Okay, our sponsors are very, very One Price Cleaners in Garden City. Okay, man, they're right off of Highway 80, right next to the farmers market. Go there; they have the best prices in town, and let them know we sent you. All right, we sent you there. All right. We told you about it. All right. And when you go there, mention financial sins. Mention it. Financial sins. Say it with me. Financial sins. Yeah, there you go. Financial sins. You gotta feel this thing now and say it, right? So I hope something that I said was helpful today for you. Keep in mind the law firm, Davis Bosman Johnson Law, the law firm that gets great results. 912-225-1600 offices in Savannah, Atlanta, and Statesboro. Man, they're all over the state, so you can't go wrong, right? Regardless of where you go, they can help you. And then, of course, there's people running for political offices, all right? Re-elect Selena Cook Jones, District Attorney for Chatham County. She's fierce. She has shown integrity. She's respectful. She has compassion. Every life matters to her. Vote Selena Cook Jones for DA, District Attorney, okay? And then who else do we have? We have one more. We have one more person that I want to mention. Lorraine, Monica Bowles, the 8th District, Chatham County Commissioner. Hey, these ladies aren't playing. June 18th, 2024, experience you can count on, serving to empower you. Well, hey, I'm Anthony Murray. Our time is up. Sometimes I wonder, where did it go? It seems, to me anyway, it seemed like it just comes and it goes so quick. And next thing I'm with you, then you're gone. And man, oh man, I don't know when I'm going to see you again. And when will I see you again? Well, listen, I want to make sure, will you leave a financial legacy or financial hardship for your family? If you're interested in having a financial checkup, let me know. My information is right there. It's scrolling across the bottom. I want to thank you right now for all of your time today. Thank you for being there. Thank you for what you do. Those of you that are involved in the community, even those that's watching the show, hey, you've been faithful. Thank you so much. This is the highest number we've ever had. And there's people that's watching all over the country. All right. Wow. We appreciate you so much. Come back and visit with us, won't you? Talk to you next time.
Like this.